All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Get ready to completely rethink how you experience the world around you, because today we're taking a truly paradigm-shifting look at how our biology actually interacts with reality. We're going to explore a completely mind-bending concept. Your brain doesn't just passively react to the world, it actively anticipates it. Okay, let's dive into this. Can your brain predict the future? Now, I know, that sounds a bit like a sci-fi movie, but think about this classic, everyday example. Imagine someone suddenly throws a baseball right at your face. How do you catch it?
Not magic, just prediction.
So look, when we talk about predicting the future here, we're definitely not talking about crystal balls, reading tea leaves, or suddenly developing psychic abilities. What we're really exploring today is a brilliantly mechanical, biological process that's running constantly in the background of your everyday life. Let's go back to that ball flying directly at you. When that happens, you don't consciously pull out a mental calculator to crunch the complex physics of its speed, the wind resistance, and its exact trajectory. Honestly, if you tried to do that, you get hit right in the nose before you even finish the math. Instead, your brain instantly predicts where that ball will be, allowing your body to reach up and catch it, or, duck out of the way, almost completely automatically.
Section 2. Working with incomplete information.
So why does the brain even need to do this? Why operate on prediction instead of just reacting to what's actually there? Well, it all comes down to a massive biological hurdle we all face: sensory delay and imperfect data. Walk through these steps with me because this is where it gets really fascinating. Step 1. Your senses gather data, but it's highly imperfect. Your eyes and ears simply don't provide a flawless, high-definition description of reality to your brain. Step 2, that limited information literally takes time to physically travel through your nervous system and get processed. If you relied solely on this delayed signal, you'd constantly be living slightly in the past. So step 3, your brain brilliantly solves this lag. It combines that current delayed sensory information with your vast library of past experiences to make its absolute best guess about what's happening right now. It just fills in the gaps.
Section 3. Everyday examples in action. Now, this constant prediction engine isn't just for catching unexpected baseballs. Your brain is executing everyday tasks at absolute lightning speed. It's predicting sounds to help you understand mumbled speech in a noisy room. It's predicting shapes so you can recognize objects even when you only have an incomplete view of them. It's constantly predicting gravity and momentum to keep your balance while you're just casually walking down the street. It projects trajectories to react quickly to moving objects, and it's even using past behavior to anticipate what the people around you are going to do next. It is relentlessly processing all of this at the exact same time.
Section 4. When brains get fooled.
But what happens when this incredible, lightning-fast system glitches out? Let's explore the blind spots of this process and look at those weird moments where your brain's internal predictions actually override the physical reality right in front of you. Optical illusions work precisely because the brain's prediction heavily influences what you consciously perceive. Because your brain relies so much on its own internal interpretations rather than just the raw visual data hitting your retinas, it can occasionally be spectacularly tricked. Your eyes are providing the correct information, but your predicting brain misinterprets it, essentially feeding you a false reality.
Let's actually try a real-life example together real quick. I went to the store to buy some... Okay, did you feel that? In that brief pause, your brain probably just automatically filled in words like food or milk. If I were to finish that sentence by saying, I went to the store to buy some helicopters, you'd experience a tiny jolt of surprise. That surprise is the exact feeling of your brain's prediction model failing. Your brain was essentially telling you, hey, don't worry, based on past experience, I know exactly what word is coming next.
Section 5. The ultimate prediction machine. So the crucial point is this. We're arriving at a grand conclusion that completely reframes how we view human consciousness. For the longest time, we treated the brain like a camera, just a passive device simply hitting record on the world as it unfolds. But that's a myth. Actually, scratch that. It's nothing like a camera. The reality is that the brain functions as a prediction machine. It is highly active. It's constantly asking, okay, based on everything I know, what is probably happening right now? It is not simply recording your life, it's aggressively anticipating it. And that brings us to a literally mind-blowing realization. You experience the world as if you're simply seeing reality exactly as it is, perfectly objective and unfiltered. But a huge part of your conscious experience actually comes from your brain interpreting and projecting its own predictions onto reality. Your brain isn't just sitting in the theater watching the movie of your life, it's actively up in the projection booth, helping create the movie in real time.
I absolutely love this final joke from the source material to wrap things up. My brain predicted I'd finish this lesson quickly. Then I started overthinking it. Prediction failed. It's a fantastic, lighthearted reminder that our prediction machines aren't always perfect, right? But it does leave us with a fascinating and maybe slightly unsettling question to ponder as we end this explainer. If your brain is constantly filling in the gaps of your sensory data with its own best guesses, what else is your brain just making up right now without you even realizing it? Keep that in mind next time you think you're seeing the whole picture.